mother's condition is really bad. Please, just show your face to her once. She's been waiting for you all this time.
Huh? Why should I go? It's not like anything will change just because I go there, right? I don't want to waste time.
She's your mother, isn't she? How can you say such cold things? I think if you just show your face a little, that alone will reassure her.
What a pain in the ass. Even if I go, I can't do anything. It's pointless, right? I'm busy with work. I don't want to waste time on such things.
Don't say that. I've been providing care all alone. I want you to help, even if just a little.
Taking care is your role, isn't it? It's not my concern. If you do your job properly, that's good enough. I'm busy. I don't have time like you.
Busy? But you've been out all the time lately. What are you doing? While you're not at home, I'm always looking after your mother. Help me out a little.
I have my own problems. It's none of your business. I have my own circumstances, so you should just do it on your own.
Why are you being so cold? I want you to have a little more compassion.
Shut up. I'm telling you, it's not my concern. I have my own life.
What is your own life? Aren't we family? That's it. I knew you were that kind of person, but I'm really disappointed. You're going to keep up this attitude forever, aren't you? Where were you? And what were you doing? This is beyond insane. What do you think you're doing with your own mother?
What the hell? Stop snapping at me. I'm in a very good mood right now.
Huh? What do you mean? How far are you going to go to disappoint me? Please don't piss me off.
Well, even so, I'm relieved that my old lady is gone.
What are you saying? What are you doing here? You didn't even come to the funeral. I told you to come home today.
If I go, will she come back to life?
No, but...
It's different, but there's no point in doing that, right? What's the point of just showing up? It's not like she'll get better or her disease will be cured. There's no point in going.
How can you say such things? It's your own mother. Not being able to show your face even once at the end? Don't you have a heart? If you thought about your mother even a little, you couldn't say such cold things.
I feel lighter because I don't need to provide care anymore. Honestly, I'm relieved. I don't have to think about taking care of her all day, every day, and from now on, I can use my time as I like. I have my own life. I can finally be free.
I was the one taking care of her. I'm the one who worked hard every day for your mother. You hardly helped at all. Lately, you've been out of the house for any reason, saying it's work or meeting friends. You've hardly been home. How can you say that when you didn't care about her at all?
I've been through a lot myself.
Where have you been? And what have you been doing for a whole week? It's not work, is it?
Ah, shut up already. Why don't you get out?
Huh?
Now that my mother's gone, you're no longer needed. I'm going to remarry with a young woman. You're unemployed, so you're definitely going to be homeless.
What? Are you having an affair? I wanted to think there's no way you'd do such a thing. But how can you do something so terrible?
Well, how can I only deal with an old hag older than me? I'm a man too. I want to be with a young, cute girl.
So you admit you've been cheating on me? I can't believe it. What was our married life?
Yeah, I admit it. But you admit it too, that you're trash.
How so?
You're an unemployed old hag. No matter how you look at it, you're trash. Take a good look at yourself.
What? What on earth do you mean? I really can't believe it. I quit my well-paying job to take care of your mother. I've been sacrificing my career and dreams to devote myself to the family. That job was very important to me. I had to carry the whole load because you wouldn't do anything about it. Day in and day out, I took care of your mother. I took care of the house. I took care of everything. How can you say that when you didn't help me at all?
It's your fault for not being able to manage both. You should have been able to if you planned properly, right? Don't overlook your own incompetence. Time management, work balance, you should have figured it out yourself. It's your lack of responsibility that's the problem in the first place. You're such a wimp.
I'm amazed. How can you say something so insensitive? You knew very well how hard I've been working. I was working overtime every day, giving my all to make the project a success. You must have known.
Yeah, since you used to be a business partner, I know. I was surprised when I heard you were working at that company. My boss also praised you as an excellent employee. If you're so good at your job, it's only natural that you can balance it with taking care of your family, isn't it?
Huh?
But you weren't an excellent wife. You might have produced results at work, but at home, you were completely useless. That's why I'm dumping you.
You want a divorce? To bring up divorce so easily, you're really unbelievable. I was wrong to think there was still a little love for me in your heart.
Of course. Get on with it. I want to marry the cute girl from the office as soon as possible.
Even for a divorce, we need to discuss things like property division. Come home once.
I don't want to. I don't want to see you.
Oh, I see. You're with your little side chick, aren't you?
If so, then what?
Don't you think you're being too open?
Be thankful I married you when you were about to miss your chance.
You were crazy about me 5 years ago when we got married.
That was you, wasn't it? I understand you're sad to part with me, but don't resist.
I don't intend to resist.
Then sign the divorce papers. It's in the second drawer from the top shelf.
You've had it ready this whole time? Well, I knew this was coming.
Well, that's okay then. If you knew what was going on, then there's nothing more to say, is there? This way, we both feel relieved.
I never imagined you'd be so cruel to me.
I can't be bothered to consider the feelings of a woman I'm leaving. I don't have any feelings for you anymore. You're not worth my time. Let me only care about my boss at work. Work is much more important, and there's no point if I don't produce results there.
Anyway, come home once. There are lots of things to discuss. We need to properly talk about property division and future procedures.
I won't return until you leave. Once you leave, I can come home in peace.
Oh well, then be my guest. If that's what you've decided, there's nothing more I can do. Please, feel free. Hey, old hag! Can you see this text? Hello? Old hag? Who the heck are you? Stop acting like a child at your age. What? My marriage registration got rejected this morning. What's that about? I thought our marriage would be official ASAP. Explain yourself. Wait, are you John's side chick? I'm not just a fling. I'm the real deal. You already sound dumb. Are you picking a fight? You started it. I'm just playing along. I just want you to get divorced quickly. Why are you stalling? I want to start my new life with John, but everything's on hold because you're delaying the divorce. Can't you just get on with the process? As I told John, I'm not signing the divorce papers yet. I can't move forward with something this important without a proper discussion. I won't fill it out until we talk face to face. Even if you discuss it, the divorce is final. What's the point?
Marriage doesn't work like that.
Your marriage is broken.
Who broke it?
I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I'm young and cute, so I'm attractive. John's obsessed with me. Our relationship is natural.
Okay.
John deserves someone like me.
What's so great about a cheating man?
I must be his soulmate, so this was inevitable.
You're living in a fantasy world. By the way, where did you meet John?
I met him at work. I was hired last year, and he was my trainer.
So you're his subordinate.
You're an old hag who doesn't even work, just a bottom feeder? That's hilarious. Being this old without a proper job, how do you plan to live? You get that you're useless, right? Just staying at home without a real career?
Forget about me.
You poor thing. After all that caregiving, you're dumped and won't even get your mother-in-law's inheritance.
Huh?
John earns well and has a big inheritance, so I'll be living the high life. I can have my soft life now.
You seem oddly confident, but I'll be claiming alimony, you know.
Claim all you want. I'll pay it off in one go with the inheritance.
I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Well, since it's coming from you, I won't expect much.
So, just get divorced and move out of that house. There's no place for you anymore.
Whatever, I'm leaving. I can't stand seeing your faces, and I have no reason to stay here.
Good. You're being obedient. Keep that up and sign the divorce papers. Submit them quickly. That way we can start a new life sooner.
I texted you because you're so slow. That's what I hate about you. You moved out, but you still haven't filed for divorce?
God, how lazy can you be? No wonder John treats you like you're useless. You're such a bottom feeder.
Being attacked in a group chat first thing in the morning.
It's your fault for being so slow.
I said I wouldn't file until we had a talk.
And I said talking would be pointless.
Well, you're right.
Well, maybe you just don't want to divorce me, huh?
That's not it.
I'm on fire right now. My bosses at work are getting more and more accepting of me. I've got a cute girlfriend, and I'm about to get my mom's inheritance. Life's good.
And then what?
All I need is for you to let me go.
I'm getting praised at work too. Thanks to you, by the way.
If you trust me, Dana's reputation at work will rise on its own.
Not like you do much work anyway.
So? Why do you care? What's that got to do with you?
Well...
What?
Hey, Dana, don't take her seriously. She's scared.
Scared?
If she divorces me, she'll be jobless and homeless. Good luck on the streets. Dana, cheer her on.
Good luck, unemployed old hag.
You delusional jerk. Who do you think you are? You don't realize how selfish and stupid you are. Fine, I'll sign the divorce papers. I'm busy from tomorrow, so I can't deal with you guys. I have a lot to do. Handle it yourselves.
Yes, don't ever bother us again, got it?
By the way, I'm your boss from tomorrow, cool?
What?
I'll show you how talented I am at work. It might be hell for you, though.
What are you talking about? You, my boss? You're joking, right?
I wish. I don't need a team member like you. Someone selfish and irresponsible is a huge problem for the team.
What are you saying?
Can't you understand English? Let me explain clearly. Before I quit my last job, your company tried to headhunt me. I kept refusing, but then they made another offer 6 months ago with great terms. I was tempted, but hesitated because it was a higher position than yours.
I knew you'd be jealous.
Jealous?
I made more money than you did before we got married. You were jealous of that. You made me take care of your mother to make me quit my job.
Not at all. I didn't want to take care of her.
We were going to put her in a nursing home, but you suddenly refused. That's suspicious.
Are you really going to be my boss? No way. There's no way you're my boss.
Sounds like a joke, but it's true.
You're kidding. Things were going so well.
John, what's going on? Everything is okay, right? Our whole plan will be ruined. You can handle this, right?
No, this is bad.
Huh? Oh, and I plan to report your inappropriate behavior to the CEO. I'll detail how your actions and words negatively impact the workplace. The CEO should know how awful you both have been.
Stop it. You'll make work unbearable.
Then just quit. You won't last anyway. If she's going to be there, I think it's better if I leave the company. There's a lot from your mom's inheritance, right? His mother's total inheritance is $400,000. That much? Awesome! Are you misunderstanding something? I'm the only one getting the inheritance. What?
What?
I don't know what you were expecting, but I'm inheriting everything. Your mom left a clear will, so I get the full amount.
That's a lie. You wrote that yourself.
She wrote it before she died and left it with her lawyer. Even I didn't know until she passed away.
No way. I can't believe this. So we don't get a penny? I never heard that all of Mom's money would go to you.
Far from getting money, you both have bigger responsibilities. You'll be the ones paying now. For the affair, alimony, and more. I'll make sure you pay up.
Huh?
Huh? Don't tell me you forgot. Dana, you bragged about paying any amount. That's because I thought he'd get the inheritance.
You said that?
I couldn't help it. I thought we had plenty.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Huh? What did you say, you old fool? If you two are going to fight, I'm leaving this chat.
Wait. We're not done. Hey, Claire, let's try again. It might be late, but I want to start over. I've re-evaluated you, and I'll do better from now on.
What? What are you saying? What about our marriage? I was looking forward to our new life together. You're not considering my feelings at all.
Shut up. I can't afford to marry you anymore.
Don't mess with me. I've already introduced you to my parents and posted your face as my fiancé on Instagram.
I told you not to post that.
Are we done?
So, let's try again. Don't file for divorce.
Oh, I just did.
What?
I was heading to the city office in a taxi while texting.
You're lying. Stop it.
It's already processed, so this is the end. Thanks for everything. Claire, please listen. I can't marry someone like this, so don't even ask for alimony. I don't want to pay in this situation, and I don't want to be involved with him anymore. Please don't drag me into this.
That's my line.
You'll get a letter from my lawyer. Both of you, pay up.
Then at least keep work peaceful. Don't bring personal stuff to the office.
That's impossible. It is what it is. What? Just accept your fate. Anyway, I'm out of here. I don't know if you'll quit your job, but as your boss, I'll do my job well. Well then...
Wait, Claire. Let's meet and talk, please.
Claire, I'll apologize, so please forgive me. I don't care about this jerk.
Claire, I'm truly sorry. Please, hear me out one more time. Dana and I are over. It's done. So
what?
You're all I have left. I want to start our life together again. Please, don't go through with a divorce.
Why on earth should I reconsider?
I was wrong. I really regret it. Won't you give me another chance? I'll cherish you from now on.
Do you understand how much your words and actions hurt me? And have you thought about how sad your mother was? I can't be with someone who can't even value his own mother.
I truly feel awful.
If you're really sorry, start by reflecting on your actions. I can't find any reason to forgive you anymore.
Please, Claire, don't say anything to my boss. I don't want to lose my job too. I'll turn over into a new leaf and work seriously from now on.
You don't want me to say anything to your boss? You're scared of them knowing your inappropriate behavior, huh?
Yes, I'll really give it my all from now on. Please, don't embarrass me any further. I'm begging you.
Don't be ridiculous. Whatever you say won't change my decision.
Please, you're all I have. I want to redo everything. Our marriage, my job, everything.
If you're truly sorry, show it through your actions. This is my last word.
No, Claire.
After that, our divorce was successfully finalized. I'm relieved to finally put an end to this hellish marriage. Of course, I didn't hesitate to demand alimony. John and Dana paid in full in one lump sum. It's only fair, right? I also reported their inappropriate behavior to the boss without holding back. The CEO was shocked and openly furious. Both were given a severe warning and put under strict surveillance at work from then on. But somehow, rumors about the two started spreading through the office. All the employees were appalled by their actions and gave them the cold shoulder. Everyone began avoiding them, looking at them with icy stares. Unable to bear this environment, they finally quit voluntarily. It's the consequence of their own actions, so it can't be helped. I don't know what happened to those two after that, but frankly, I don't care. I'm focusing on my new job and moving forward step by step to reclaim my life. From now on, I want to give it my all, for myself and for those who supported me.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you could stop by at the pharmacy on your way home.
Me? Why?
Because your mother got hurt. She fell down and scraped her knee. I can't leave the house. Can you help us?
I'm sorry. I'll be home late today, so I can't.
Oh, working late?
I'm going out for a drink. You know I'm busy.
Again? Let's have dinner with your mother once in a while. She'll be happy.
She got senile. It doesn't matter who she has dinner with. It's more fun to have a drink with my buddies.
That's not true. I think it's best if we all just sit down and have a nice conversation. She hasn't gotten senile yet. You should be nicer to her.
Are you sure? She keeps asking me the same question over and over again. And the worst is, she asked me, "Who are you?" I'm always tired when I get back from work. Give me a break. I need a break too.
But she's still your mother. You need to talk to her. You'll regret it later.
I won't regret it. I can't tell she's my mom if she's acting senile like that.
It's not like she doesn't understand anything. I can have a good conversation with her, you know? You'll see.
Enough. I don't have time to deal with a crazy old woman. You have more time. Two of you have time would get along. Enjoy talking with her.
My name is Sarah, and I've been married for 25 years. I have 2 children, and they both have grown up and gone out into the world. Then, my mother-in-law developed dementia. She needs nursing care. Hey, it's time for her to use the daycare at the nursing home. Can you help me with the procedures? It's hard for me to leave the house when I'm with her.
Huh? Daycare? Why?
Her legs are getting weaker and it's hard for her to use the bathroom at home. It would be a problem if she got hurt. Besides, I think it would be more fun to have lots of people around her and have chats. I want her to enjoy, and I want her to smile all the time.
Does it cost a lot of money?
Of course it does. She's going to be taken care of. Of course we need to pay.
Then why can't she just stay at home? Why would you spend money on that? Why don't you take care of her yourself?
Why? It's not about the money. I think it's better for her.
You just don't want to take care of her. You're trying to cut corners.
I'm with your mother 24 hours. I'd be lying if I said it's not hard, but sometimes I want a break. I'm sure she will let me take some rest.
You're just at home every day relaxing. How can you say that? You're only spending money. Give me a break. I don't have the money to put her in a nursing home.
Hey, it's not about the money. They have a nice facility. I'm sure she can relax. It's also good for her rehabilitation.
I told you, we don't have that kind of money. Don't you get it? Were you that dumb?
Fine. I'm sure you'd be happy if I used my savings, right?
Your savings? You have that much?
I worked part-time until your mother got dementia. I saved the money at that time. I'll apply for the daycare for her by using my money. You won't complain if I use mine, right?
That's fine. I hope it's really your money. You're not gonna take out of my paycheck, are you? Don't waste the money.
What are you talking about? I would never do that. Don't be so rude. Harry is always like this. He comes home late every day, and even on his days off, he goes out from morning till night. Sometimes he doesn't even come home. My mother-in-law's dementia is gradually progressing. It's too late to regret it later. Hey, where are you now?
I'm busy right now.
Oh, sorry, you're not home yet?
I'm not coming home today.
You're not? Well, can I talk to you for a second?
Make it quick. I'm busy.
How about the three of us go out sometime? It sounds nice, doesn't it?
Go where?
Anywhere that would make your mother happy. She's not going to be able to walk by herself soon. So while she can walk, why don't we go out and make some memories?
Even though she went senile, there's no such thing as memories.
That's not true. She knows exactly what she's doing. So let's go on a family vacation.
It's no use. What if something happens to her?
We'll go with the three of us. It'll be more fun if we invite the kids too. Your mother will be so happy.
No, it's a pain in the ass.
What do you mean it's a pain in the... This may be the last family trip with your mother. Are you okay with that?
Then why don't you go with her? I'll book the hotel. And if the kids want to go too, I'll book for them too. It'll still be a good memory.
Hey, are you sure you're not coming?
I'm busy. I'm not going. I don't have time for vacations. You have no idea how busy I am.
She's your mother. Why can't you be nice to your one and only mother?
Why do I have to work from morning till night on weekends and take care of an old lady on my day off? Who do you think is earning money? Isn't that enough?
Well, then I'll go with her. Can you book the room? I'll ask the kids too, so the four of us. We went on a family vacation with my mother-in-law. It could be her last trip. Harry booked us for one night. It was not handicapped accessible or anything. It was an old and desolate inn with poor accessibility. Even so, she looked happy, and we were able to spend a relaxing and enjoyable time. Hey, your mother can't walk anymore.
Oh, good luck taking care of her.
She's having a hard time rolling over, so I want some help. If you can't, I'll ask the nursing home to.
If you have your savings left, you can ask them to do it.
I think her pension will cover it.
Pension? You're trying to steal her pension, aren't you?
What kind of nonsense are you saying? My savings ran out. You are such a jerk.
I won't let you use her pension.
Why not?
Why should I let a stranger use my mom's pension?
I'm not a stranger, and I'm not the one who's going to use it. I'm using her pension for herself. We don't have time.
A nursing home, huh? What on earth can they do? They're just playing around with senile old people. We can't spend the pension on them.
It's a place for the elderly to relax. She's happy to talk with young people. Plus, I can't take care of her all by myself, so please.
No. Then what are you doing there? You're here for this, aren't you? You're supposed to be my wife. Be useful.
A week later, my mother-in-law passed away. It was sudden, but I was able to stay with her with my children at home until the end. I think she would have been happy. It was one day after she passed away.
Thank you for your hard work.
After all those 5 years, you didn't have a chance to face your mother. Was that okay with you? And I didn't know you were such a good actor.
Huh? I was just doing what a son would do. Don't talk to me like that.
You've never helped me taking care of her before, but in your speech at the funeral, you made it sound like you've been taking care of her all by yourself, and using eye drops to make it like you're crying. The kids were surprised too.
I just did my job.
And so?
You once said you wanted to do what you wanted to do.
What do I want to do?
You said you wanted to let go of caregiving and do what you wanted to do.
That meant I wanted to take a break once in a while. Don't say like I said something bad.
That's not what it sounded like to me, so I'll let you do whatever you want.
What do you mean?
I'll divorce you as you wished.
I never said I wanted to get divorced. What the hell are you thinking?
No, that's what it sounded like to me. We're getting a consensual divorce, so there's no need for the property division, right?
Are you serious? You want to get divorced?
You're done taking care of her. I don't really see the point of you being here anymore. I'll start a new life by myself.
Huh? I can't believe it. Sounds like you're leaving me since you're done taking care of your mother.
You wanted it this way. No other choice. You're actually happy about it, aren't you? I'll proceed it right away, so once you receive the paper, fill it out.
Okay, but can you wait until the funeral things settle down?
Well, that's fine.
Thank you. Now that it's settled down, I'll turn in the response. Are you sure this is what you want?
Oh, please, I don't know where you're going to live from now on, but get out of this house today or tomorrow. Make it quick.
I didn't know you were such a heartless person.
I do have a heart, so I stayed married to you all this time.
You only saw me as a caregiver.
Say what you want. I'm busy receiving a life insurance policy and inheriting the property. Don't make this harder than it is.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be busy too. I've got a lot of paperwork to do.
You'll have to find a place to live and work. You have to survive.
Right, well, I'm sorry, but I need to ask you to leave the house right away.
Huh? Are you stupid? This is my house. I'm the oldest son, so I get to inherit everything that's left. Everyone knows.
I'm sorry, but you can't.
What? Are you crazy?
I think a lawyer is probably on his way over there right now.
I don't understand why a lawyer is coming. I don't need a lawyer.
That house and everything in it is mine.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You didn't do anything. When your mother was in pain, you went to your girlfriend's place. Do you think I didn't know what was going on?
What?
She was your mother, but you didn't spend money on her. You spent so much money on yourself and your girlfriend.
I'm cheating on you. You got proof? I'll sue you if you're saying nonsense out of nowhere.
You're about to retire, right? You spent so much money and now you don't have any savings. Oh, but you're going to get a retirement benefit.
You idiot. I'm receiving Mom's life insurance and pension too.
You can't use them. I told you a lawyer is coming. Ask him.
You took advantage of her dementia and tricked me. Give me a break.
Your mother made that trick.
How can an old senile lady make tricks?
I'm saying she wasn't that senile. How many times have I told you? She just had a bad memory sometimes, and she was able to use her brain, but you believed that she was completely senile. Such a selfish assumption.
Huh? Then why didn't you say so?
I told you many times, but you didn't believe me. I mean, in the first place, you were never home at all. She knew it, and apologized to me many times. She knew exactly what was going on.
Of course she did. She had been causing trouble to the family.
She also said she was sorry for having such a son.
Sorry for what? She was the one who had been causing trouble to others.
Fine.
What?
If only there was one last word of apology, I would have reconsidered, but I won't tolerate it anymore.
Hold on, someone came. Hey, Mom left a legacy? You never told me.
Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, it seems like she had investments. She was so smart. She made a lot of money in the stock market. If only she'd used it, I'm sure she could have lived a more luxurious life.
I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about investments.
I only heard about it a few minutes ago. My lawyer told me.
She didn't leave me anything? I'm the son. How could be?
Why? Because you did nothing. But thanks to you, I got to spend time with her like a real mother and daughter. I need to thank you.
You tricked me. You knew about the legacy, didn't you?
You're all about the money. She left me a will so there will be no trouble regarding the money after she died. See? Your mother wasn't senile.
How can you rely on an old senile woman's will?
I told you she didn't have any problems. She left an electronic will.
Electronic?
It seems like she recorded in advance. She also hired a lawyer to take care of it after she died. She is amazing, isn't she?
Oh, hey, you haven't turned in the paper yet, right?
What? What paper?
Let me take it back.
Which statement?
The one about the divorce. I'll take it back.
Why?
You know, you've worked so hard to take care of my mom, and I can't just abandon you. That's not a right thing to do as a human.
Abandon me?
Right.
As a human?
I said yes. Come home, our sweet home.
What are you talking about? Laughing my ass off. I told you that house is not yours. You are the one who was leaving.
What?
The divorce papers were accepted a while ago. Now I'm free.
You're going to inherit the property all by yourself? What a greedy bitch.
Your salary is for you and your girlfriend. You didn't take care of your own mother. What a greedy guy.
You can't talk like that to your husband.
What are you talking about? You're not my husband anymore. You're a stranger.
A stranger? Wait a minute. Then I'll agree to the divorce. But you have to divide the property. Half of your property should be mine.
I guess you had a little bit of a brain. Yes, there is such thing as a property division.
See? So give me the half.
Do you even know what a property division is?
I mean, dividing the property into halves, right?
There's also child support and alimony, and I don't think any of those sounds good to you.
You're trying to trick me again. I'm not going to let you brainwash me. Just give it to me.
You need to pay the child support if the child is under 18 or if they still go to the high school. But they are old enough now, so we have nothing to do with this one. Next, the alimony. The one who earns more has to pay the one who earns less. I don't work, so you need to pay me.
I need to pay you? Don't be silly.
And last, rehabilitation alimony. I don't have a job right now and I need to stand on my feet from now on. So, you need to pay me the educational fee.
Then, how am I going to make ends meet? Besides, I've been hurt enough. The amount I should get is $50,000.
You're a real fool if you go that far with your arguments on the amount. Are you really hurt?
Hey, wait a minute. Let's calm down for once.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Huh? Okay.
You and I filed for divorce. The court accepted it, and we're divorced. And after that, I received an inheritance from your mother. Did you find a reason to divide the property?
But isn't that terrible? You're the only one who gets it, right?
Stupid people. Look down on others and think only about themselves, don't you? You call it the pot calls the kettle back. So, we got divorced without argument. I am at my mother-in-law's house, who was like a real mother to me, and living happily with my children who came back. My ex-husband came knocking on the door once, but thanks to the children, they sent him back. I'm able to live happily without any problems.
Sorry for the sudden message.
Are you Dalia? I'm Samantha, Henry's sister. Nice to meet you. Hi! Nice to meet you. I'm Dalia. I'm surprised. Did you get my number from Henry? Yes. I was hoping to contact you directly if possible. Again, sorry for texting out of the blue. I just want to apologize for not being able to make it to the pre-wedding family meeting today. Never mind about that. You were working, weren't you? It couldn't be helped. The meeting went without a hitch, so please don't worry. My parents won't get a bad image of you just because you weren't at a meeting. It was a sudden matter, and I'm sorry that I had to make such a difficult request to your parents too. Please don't worry about it. After all, it's a shotgun marriage. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Congratulations again. I wish you happiness. Thank you. That's very kind of you. As for the pregnancy, I will discuss it with Henry, and we decided to keep it as a secret for a while. That must be tough with the wedding celebration coming up. I know you must be busy with everything, so please don't overdo it. Your health is the top priority. You're right. It's a lot of work. I knew it would be, but I'll turn 29 this year, so I really wanted to get married within this year. You're the same age as my younger brother. Maybe it's because I've only seen your picture, but I thought you were much younger. Thank you! Everyone says that I look younger than my age. Maybe it's because I have a baby face. But I'm surprisingly a reliable person. Henry seems to think I'm unreliable. You're going to have a nephew or niece. Please look forward to it. Please take good care of the baby and me too. Of course. I'm finally going to be an aunt. I will help you in any way I can, so just let me know. Thank you very much. I'm afraid you won't be able to give birth anymore. That's why my child will be the only grandchild for your parents. So I'm sure all of them will adore the baby, and I'm grateful for that. Well, you're right. I'm already over 40 years old, so many things are difficult now. I'd like to take care of your child since I'm the aunt. Thank you. I heard that you are a career woman. I envy you a lot. You graduated from high school and changed jobs a lot, but somehow you have got the trust of your peers. Henry told me that you are working hard in leading your team. Did my brother tell you about that? I'm not working for a big company now, but I'm doing my best. We don't have enough employees to cover the workload, so I often have to travel from place to place for work. I find the job is very rewarding anyway. I'll make sure I can attend your wedding. Seems that you're a hard-working woman, but if you're busy, there's no need to push yourself. Henry and I will be discussing about the wedding from now on. Even if you can't attend, we'll manage somehow. It's my younger brother's wedding, so I want to be there since I'm his sister. I'll be happy to attend. I think my first meeting with you will be on the wedding day. Well then, please give my best wishes to your parents. Sure thing! See ya! I heard that there was a meeting at a certain restaurant for my brother's wedding. For some reason, I was also invited, but I was away from New York on business and could not attend the meeting. I wanted to at least say a word of apology, so I asked my brother to give me Dalia's contact information and contacted her. To be honest, Dalia isn't the type of person I want to get along with. Hello, Samantha. I'm sorry to bother you at work. I just wanted to let you know about something important. Hello, Dalia. I heard that you're busy preparing for the wedding. Are you all right? Please don't push yourself too hard. Thank you for your concern. I'm totally in good health. I'm going to a bridal aesthetic salon right now so that I can wear my wedding dress as beautifully as possible. My skin is smooth and I can feel that I'm in my best condition now. A bride has to look beautiful at her wedding. Taking care of your skin is important, but please don't forget about your baby. Yes, you're right. Anyway, everything's going to be fine. The baby is supporting me and I'm sure of that. What a sweet baby. By the way, you said that you were going to tell me something important, right? Yes, actually, there's been a change of venue for the wedding. That's why I wanted to let you know about that. Are you sure that you need to change the venue? The wedding is coming up soon, isn't it? I didn't know if that's even possible. It's a sudden change, so we're contacting the people we've invited in order. Lucky us that only the venue has changed, not the wedding day or some other complicated things. I know it sounds stupid, but it seems the venue was double booked. It was an emergency, so we had no choice. Seriously? That must be tough. Are you all right? Is there anything I can do to help you? I'm fine. Everyone has been informed about the venue change. I'm sorry it took me so long to inform you. Nothing has changed except the venue. No worries. Only the venue has changed anyway. It's a wedding between my brother and the person who will be my sister-in-law. I'm really looking forward to it. After all, it's the first time for me to attend the wedding of a family member. Is this your first time attending a wedding? At your age? I think it's strange that you've never been invited to anyone's wedding. Well, I've been invited to wedding parties of friends and colleagues, of course, but this is the first time for me to attend a family's wedding. Oh, I see. I was surprised when I heard that you've never attended a wedding before. I thought your friends were all the same type with you. What do you mean by that? If they started working right after they graduated from high school, I'm sure that their salary is not that high, and it's not good to expect too much. It's best to be happy with what you can afford. How rude of you. Please don't talk like that. Most of my friends are living a happy life with their family. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, so everyone did the best they could. That's right. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, so Henry did his best. We'll get married at the hotel of my dream, wearing the beautiful dress I adore, and have the makeup artist I admire to get me prepared. Isn't it amazing? It's what every girl dreamed when they were little. Yes, I know. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, isn't it? A wonderful moment in life. And it should have cost a lot of money. But thanks to Henry's connections, we were able to get it for a very reasonable price. I'm glad that I've chosen Henry as my husband. I'm sure that our wedding will be more unforgettable than anyone else's. I'm so excited. I can see how excited you are. There were a lot of people who wanted to come, but we were very selective about who we invited. The photographer is also a professional, so it would be a pity to invite too many unattractive people. When the wedding photo album is finished, I will give you a copy as a commemorative gift. You are my sister-in-law after all. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I look forward to receiving it. I'm sorry for troubling you, but can you send me the exact venue and directions since it's different from the one written on the invitation? No problem. Well then, have a nice day. Although I think Dalia is a bit rude to me during our last conversation, I could tell that she's really looking forward to the wedding. For my brother's sake, I tried not to be upset or try to pick a fight with her until the wedding was over. Dalia, I'm sorry for disturbing you. May I have a moment? What is it? It's a day before my wedding, so I'm very busy. Please make it quick. I'm sorry. I'll make it quick. The venue for the ceremony has been changed, right? That's correct. I checked with the new venue, but they said they haven't been notified of the change. Could you explain to me what's happening? The venue has been changed, but only for you. Huh? Sorry, I don't think I understand what you're trying to say. I've already made some arrangements, so I don't want any more changes. Where do you want me to go on your wedding day? I told you that we wanted to have a wonderful wedding and that we had carefully selected the guests. Yes, you told me that. Are you telling me that you don't want me to come? I'm glad that you understood at last. If possible, it would have been better if you didn't know about it until after the wedding. After a rigorous screening process, it seems that you were not selected. I'm sorry about that. It's my own brother's wedding. I believe that there's no such thing as screening process. It's not job hunting or lottery anyway. You are old, single, and a high school graduate, right? It's embarrassing to have such a person as a relative. I don't want to introduce you to any of my relatives or friends. That's why I didn't want you to attend. Please understand my feelings too. Even Henry said that it will be fine. Did Henry say that? Are you sure? He said he doesn't care if you will attend or not. He also said that I could do whatever I wanted because I'm the star of my wedding. So I did. Henry is a very kind man, isn't he? I can't believe it. The plan was to laugh at your tardiness and tell everyone that you overslept at your brother's wedding. I was planning to cut ties with you too. But now I don't care anymore. No matter where the venue is, I don't have a seat for you in the first place, so please don't come. It would be embarrassing if everyone saw you. I don't want to be in the group photo with a high school graduate like you. I see. Are you sure you don't want me to go? Yes, of course. There's no need for you to be there in the first place. You're just an incompetent high school graduate. By not having you come, my wedding will be perfect. Who knows that an elderly single woman who's jealous of my happiness may harm me? I don't want you to ruin my precious wedding. I'm even starting to get a headache by talking to a silly woman like you. Anyway, did you know that I'm the person who designed the wedding dress you're going to wear tomorrow? Huh? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? My dress was designed by a famous New York brand, and it's really popular on Instagram right now. Are you out of your mind? Stop talking nonsense. Thank you for your compliment. It was a new dress from that famous brand. It's quite a deal for the price. My brother insisted on having a wedding even though he didn't have the money. I got permission to use the hotel and the dress for the promotion of a magazine, and also the video for promoting the new dress, but it's messed up now, so I don't care anymore. Are you serious? Are you telling me that single lonely woman with a high school diploma who keeps changing jobs is the designer of that wedding dress? I don't get it. You're just jealous of my marriage. That's why you've been creating your own imagination. That's impossible. It's true that I graduated from high school and got a job at an apparel company. But fortunately, it was a big company, so I saved up money while working, then studied hard, and got some recognition at the company. So I changed my job, and here I am today. Nowadays, you can advertise all over the world through social media, so even a newcomer like me can work as a designer. I guess it's all about talent, isn't it? Henry never told me about that. Please stop lying!
That vain, stupid brother of mine just wanted to take all the credit. When he told his colleagues that he was getting married at that famous hotel, he said that it felt good to have them say how great it was. I was surprised at how childish his thinking was.
I didn't know about that. I don't even know your profession. Also, I don't even know that you designed the dress. I don't know anything about those things, so it's not my fault.
You're 29 years old, so you can't just say you didn't know or hear about it. That kind of common sense doesn't work. First of all, whether you knew or not, it doesn't change the fact that you tried to exclude me from the wedding. Me and all the staff of my company will not participate in your wedding.
Not even the flowers designer, the makeup artist, the photographer? That will definitely ruin everything.
Well, that's the way it's going to be. You can use the flowers anyway since I've made the arrangements, but you must pay for that at the regular rate. If we can't use any of the photos or videos from your wedding, there's no point in us helping you. It's not that expensive, just for the church ceremony and reception. I think it's about the same rate as the most luxurious hotel in town. I know it's a lot to ask for a marriage loan, but good luck anyway.
I'll sue you for breach of contract.
Go ahead. I saved all of your messages, including the one you sent me about the change of venue. I never signed any contract with you or my brother in the first place. I was doing all of that because I care for my brother.
Oh no! I'm in trouble! I invited all of my friends and colleagues. They are coming to see how beautiful I am in my wedding dress. What am I supposed to do now?
That's your own fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Why don't you discuss with my brother and solve the problem together? You're just as vain as he is.
Since I'll be wearing a very popular wedding dress and have a fabulous makeup artist to get me prepared, I was bragging about those to my friends and relatives. I told everyone. I'm sure they are looking forward to it. I can't just rent the lame wedding dress from the hotel as a substitute.
No accessories, no trinkets, no hair, no makeup, no nails. Just a normal, lonely bride. I hope you can find a cheap rental dress that you can rent right away tomorrow. Good luck for that. Oh, you know what? My brother doesn't have any money. He's the type of guy who spends all his money just to look good in front of others.
We can take care of the money. We have invited a lot of friends and also relatives, so there's nothing to worry about.
If it was an ordinary wedding, you could have made it work. You said you've always wanted to have a wedding and that it would be a once-in-a-lifetime event, so you added a lot of options. You know the average rate for a wedding at that famous hotel, don't you? I'm sure it's going to be extremely expensive.
What? How am I going to pay for all of those?
I don't know. It depends on how you and Henry deal with that. But to be honest, it's nearly impossible. When it comes to money, people are very serious. They won't lend money to others easily.
Oh, I wonder if your parents would give us some amount of money to pay. I'm sure they could do something, right?
Excuse me? Are you trying to ask my parents to just give their money to you and Henry? You are so brazen.
Well, I'm their adorable daughter-in-law, and they are going to have a grandchild soon. If I tell them I need the money to give birth to a healthy baby, they'll give me, won't they? It's their first grandchild. I'm sure they're looking forward to it.
What are you talking about? First grandchild? For your information, I have a child of my own.
What? But you are single, right? How can you have a child? Please stop telling me a blatant lie.
My husband passed away.
What? No one told me about that. I don't have time for such jokes.
You should complain to Henry. He's probably ashamed of having a widow as his older sister for whatever reason.
Henry is my younger brother, and for me, he's cute in his own stupid way, but not anymore. I've had enough of him. I'm going to cut ties with him. Please don't do that! You should let me wear the dress. Also, give me some money. You have a lot of money, right? How dare you ask me for money? What a selfish and ungrateful woman you are. Anyway, I heard from one of our employees who did the fitting. It seems that you haven't gained any weight. That's because I went on a diet to fit into that dress. I'm not talking about diet. You're pregnant, aren't you? Is it possible that your belly hasn't grown at all in the past few months? I know there are some people who don't have a noticeable type of belly, but I wonder if it's possible for a pregnant woman to have a tightened abdomen muscles. That's because the baby is cooperating with me. Moms with a high sense of beauty like me don't have big bellies, you know. What a stupid thing to say. You don't have morning sickness. You went to a spa and sometimes have a bachelorette party with your friends where you drank alcohol. You are a very healthy pregnant woman, aren't you? If you're already pregnant when you met my family members, you must be 6 to 7 months pregnant now, right? That's impossible. I love Henry, and Henry loves me too. It was just a little imaginary baby to encourage Henry to propose, since I've been telling him that I want to get married before I turn 30. I didn't do anything wrong. We just need to have a baby after we get married, right? What's the problem? I heard that you and Henry have been dating less than a year. I thought it was a very speedy marriage. Is this some sort of a pregnancy scam? What a scary girl. What do you mean by scam? I told you that we are going to have a baby after we get married. Well, Henry will decide about that. Anyway, I'll let him know about this. Don't get divorced until you both pay off the marriage loan. I just quit my job! Oh, that's terrible. Okay then, Dalia. I think you're a cute little sister-in-law. Wait! Give me back my best wedding! You ruined it yourself, didn't you? I can't do it anymore, even if you got down on your knees and apologized to me. Anyway, the wedding itself went ahead because if we canceled the wedding, we would have to pay 100% of the cancellation fee. Later, Dalia showed me a picture she took with her cell phone. She was in a dress that didn't fit her size, and there was no changing dress available. The groom was in his own suit. Isn't that hilarious? The bride and groom were in a bad mood and had a big fight during the wedding. Moreover, the whole family found out that Dalia lied about her pregnancy. It was a wedding full of highlights. The bride and groom must have had a rough time, but I'm sure the guests who were forced to attend such a wedding must have had a rough time as well. As for me, I asked my daughter, who is now in junior high school, to wear the new dress on behalf of Dalia. Of course, I hid her face when I took her pictures. I was so busy with the preparation of promoting my new dress that I have no time to deal with my brother and his wife.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!